Thanks, Don. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're trying something on the fly today. Haven't practiced it ahead of time. I've got a piece of Strathmore. What is this? Series 2? I think so. I forget. I can't tell. It's the yellow. 11 by 15. And then what I did was very quickly and without measuring, I drew a grid. I just took a ruler, did the best I could. Just kind of what I'm trying to do. My goal today is to just make a piece of art to go in a frame that I've had sitting in my back bedroom forever, and I don't want it to be in my back bedroom. I want it to be on my wall. So I thought, well, you know, I'm loving these colors. These are the Kuretake Graphite. I've got the yellow, the green, and the blue again, and I'm not real sure what brush I'm going to need. I've got a bunch of these wet just to make sure there wasn't anything in it. That looked like it had some paint in it, so I thought I'd clean it. I did mostly 3/4, 1 inch. This is also a 1 inch. I did a half. I got some smaller ones here on the standby just in case, because some of these squares are quite big, and some of these squares are a lot smaller, especially down here. I got a really small row. Oops, it's on a long camera. Here we go. Anyway, so come join along. Paint with me if you have some paint. Let's see what we can just play around and just swatch some color on some watercolor paper. Not expensive watercolor, not expensive watercolor paper. And I've never used a 1 inch in a pan like this before, so we're experimenting. All right, this is the yellow. And we're just going to see if we swirl a little paint around. In fact, I'm not even going to start in the corner. That's too intimidating. I'm going to start here. And I'm just going to, and my plan is to erase these lines when I'm done. It's just to, this paper might be a little challenging to try to make some squares, but I saw something on Pinterest and somebody had just done a single color pigment. It's like a tan on white situation, and I thought, well, that's easy enough, you know. And so I just pull out some paper and pull out some pigments, and I am not going to be super precious with this. I am kind of getting a feel for it here, but my goal is to whip this out in about 20 minutes and then have it in a frame in about half hour after that. So let's see if that's going to work. All right, that was yellow. I'm not going to clean my brush in between. Now I'm going to grab the green. I'm just going to go to another random spot. Let's see if, you know what, and if I hate it, flip it over, do something else, or cut it up and turn it into greeting cards. Yep, it's just paper. It's just paper. I often have to remind myself of that, but these are one of those projects where you can make your own home decor, and that's kind of what I like to do. I like to make things for my own enjoyment. Whether or not other people find them good or whatever is irrelevant in my world. All right, because they make me happy, that's all that matters. Let's grab this next color and let's just go here. Now I might switch up a brush here in a second, or I might change the intensity or the value of my squares, because some of these are pretty dark, pretty intense, and that's okay. But it's good to have a little variety. Your eyeball likes this hopscotching around maybe at the death of me here, but here we are. And these pencil lines are very light, and I'm hoping that if I'm careful I can avoid them. I didn't there, but that's okay. And then at the end, erase them, because I only put them down super, super lightly. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit more water to my brush. Go back to this is this blue, green? I don't know. These colors drive me crazy. And then let me go here. Well, that didn't water down much, did it? I tried to pick up just a little bit of pigment, but here we are. square up these lines. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be real precious about it. I really am just trying to spend a few minutes. And I mean, I pick up antique frames like at thrift stores and flea markets and antique malls, and then I like to put my own art in them. And then when I hate it in 6 months, or I'm just bored of it in 6 months or whatever, then I change it out. And sometimes my sister asks me for them, and I give them to her, or I cut them up into, I'm flicking watercolor on my paper. Okay, well, we're just going to lean into it. Because a pad of this paper, you know, might be 10 bucks for 12 sheets. Let's say it's 12 bucks for 12 sheets. That's $1 a sheet. If you do the math, that's pretty affordable art. I don't care who you are. All right, let's go here with this yellow slash not yellow. This brush might be too big. This 1 inch might be more brush than I'm not used to using a brush this big, frankly. And I got out 2 1-inch brushes because sometimes it's just like jeans. Not all, you know, not all manufacturers, even though the size they make, obviously there's different materials they're made from, but yeah, sometimes you just want to experiment with, because like this is also a 1-inch brush. You see what I mean? It just, now this one's wet on the left, but you see how it's like, really? It's the same, so they're both 1 inch? Yep. That's what they both of the labels say, 1 inch. So I might swap out brushes after this square and see if I like that smaller 1 inch. That's funny to say, but that's the reality. Okay, got a lot of puddling down here. Mind the paint up here under your arm. And these aren't meant to be precious, they're just meant to be fun. All right, I'm going to get rid of the pigment on this brush by offloading it up here, or maybe down here. Oh, no, not there. Maybe here, how's that? There we go. And I'm probably not going to go all the way to the edge either, because I'm trying to leave like a little white gap. That's kind of what the pencil line is there for. And I think actually my paper is bigger than my frame, but that's okay. I'm going to pretend like it's going to go all the way to the edge, because it, and even if it wasn't, I'd probably mat it. So, but I'm still going to leave that same gap. That same little 1/8 of an inch kind of gap there. All right, we're gonna put that big boy in water. I think we might come back to him. I don't know. Let's try the Simply Simon's brush. I really like this brand. It's a very affordable brand. If you can find them, like I think Michael's has them. I know my local art store carries them as well. Now, I haven't bought one in a while, but like the last time I bought one, I think they're like $4 or $5 a brush. And didn't matter what size. So if that's, if you're looking for some brushes that you don't have, there you go. You've been told. Okay, where am I going to go now? I don't know. The thing about hopscotching around is that sometimes you paint yourself in a corner, pardon the pun. And I don't like that. I'm trying not to flick the paint, which is what I seem to be doing. Okay, gotta move this big boy out of the way. He is blocking my... You're blocking my move too. All right, rearranging the desk. It's a perpetual issue. Can't believe believe that looks pretty good. It's really dark, so I am going to take that pigment load and go up here and desaturate this bad boy. It doesn't look terribly desaturated though, does it? These graphite paints are super yummy and dreamy. I'm loving them. I did a video on them the other day, and just these three colors, the yellow, the blue, and the green, and I just absolutely love them. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more with what the pigment is here and still in this brush. And we're going to do it here. Because there's just a whole lot of pigment going on. And I realize that that's my fault. As the artiste, I control how much pigment goes into the brush. But, okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. That's very Payne's Gray to me. Alright, let's swirl this guy around and let's see if we can do one here that we like. And I went all the way to the edge of the paper. Boy, I forgot my own rule. But are we having fun? Yes, we are. So we're going to worry about it? No, we aren't. All right, I think I'm going to go one more even. And I'm just trying to move the color around the page so that it's just interesting to the eye that way. It makes your eye go around the page looking for that same color. Okay, might do one more, and we'll just pivot and go again. We'll keep going until we don't like it, or until we think, okay, that's as light as I want it. I think I'm going to go even one more and then I'll be done. I'll do this little bitty guy down here, which I think is going to be a single swipe. Maybe. Yeah. Now let's go back this way. I'm giving myself a rest of sorts. Okay. All right, that's the blue, I believe. Let's go to the green. Let's go back to the, I don't know why I rinsed that out. I guess I've just habit. All right, let's pick up some green. And then let's go here. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to kind of go around the page and just continue to paint a lighter and lighter square. Yep. And it doesn't have to be these colors, obviously. If you're trying to do this at home, just do whatever colors make you happy. Might be pinks and purples to go in your daughter's bedroom. And instead of squares, maybe it's hearts, or circles, or triangles, or orange and blue triangles for your son's bathroom. Pick 3 colors and go for it. The only other thing I'm looking for is I'm trying to put not put it next to each other, so I didn't want to put it next to that. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I did, but just for my own OCD, I'm trying not to do that. And the other thing I'm trying to do too is to balance out the dark and the light colors so that you have dark and light kind of going all around the circle, kind of in a triangle. Boom, 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 or boom, boom, boom. Anyway, that's just kind of how I do it. But you do you. All right, do I want another one of these blue/green? I think I do, but where? How about here? Got two really dark squares here, so a light one here in between will be a nice rest from the intense color. Oh, that is so pretty when it's washed down. I really like that. I'm not sure that comes through on the camera very well, but it is a really pretty, like a slate green. Is there such a thing as a slate green? I know a slate blue, but there's like a gray to it. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so now let's go back to the yellow, which looks green. And let's now do an intense yellow. We've got an intense yellow here, one's here, and one's here. So now I think I'll go down here in this corner. And I'm talking out loud like there's some kind of master plan, but it's really, I'm just kind of in the moment going, well, now where? And it's not so much a master plan as it is just an idea. And then I shoot from the hip. I did not plan that in advance at all. And like I said, I've never done anything like this. Okay, that's intense. So then let's get hopscotch up here. And maybe put a lighter one here. Well, it doesn't seem very lighter, but here we are. Oops, I'm so sorry. Just realized I'm off camera. I keep doing that. I really have to either change my placement or put a little, don't go past here, masking tape line or something. I'll get right on that, Rose. Oopsie. Well, not so perfect square there, is it? That's New Mexico. I have other projects here sitting just off camera that are not helping the situation. All right, let's add a little water and let's go here. It's like a checkerboard. But all the squares are different. And that's the thing, is I wanted to make this, I didn't want to be painful about the measuring and the, preciseness of it. Don't get me wrong. There's some satisfaction in things being precise. But sometimes it's just good to make things organic-ish. Not so super precise. All right, I probably ought to go center with this one, because here's its dark brothers, if you will, and this will be light, and that'll look good in between these two dark ones. And I may have to stand for this bad boy. Shall we stand? Yes, we shall. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'll rotate. Still a lot of pigment. Look at that. Okay. Now let's see. Oh no, I just stuck my finger in that one. Yuck. I made a mess. Oh well. We don't care. This is for fun. All right, here, let's go here. I may have to give this a minute and dry before I continue. I'm fear I'm going to be making messes. Okay. Rotate. Okay, let's just finish it. This is not going in MoMA. It's going in my living room. All right, one more. Here, I think. The thing is, this paper is starting to buckle a little bit, which is making the paint run. Oh, well. Overlap, because I'm not being careful. But I don't care. I really don't. I say that and I really don't. All right. So now let's go back to, and I dumped that over. That was not smart. Let's go back to this color. And I'm not washing the green out, as we've talked about before. Let's do a dark swatch right here. Because we've got a couple light ones here, you see. Okay. Rotate. Okay. Let's go right here. Yeah, I like this size. That other size was too big. Okay. And then maybe one more here. Oh, I think one more. I got a fair amount. Oops. I left a little janky up there. All right. What do we got now? Where do we want to go? I think here. Nope, I think here. Yeah. All right. Oh, mercy sakes. Well, I have made a mess, and now I'm going to clean it up by picking it up with my brush. We're now about to do green again. We weren't, but we spilled it. I mean yellow. Pity sakes. Whatever this color is, we're about to do it again. I turned over the pan, and now it's on my desk. You probably saw it. You were going, wait. Nope, I didn't see it. Okay, how about we do a light one there? Oh, I like that. Okay. And I think I got it all on the back side of this paper, but don't care. Nobody's gonna look at the back side. It's like a tile floor, doesn't it? Or a slate floor, rather. In somebody's kitchen. I would love this kind of floor in my kitchen. Very pretty. All right, one more, and then we'll change color again. Okay. I think we're back to this color, but who knows anymore? I lost track. Let's do a dark one. Where here? No, let's do a dark one here. Don't overthink it. I'm overthinking it. I think this color might be my favorite. Which is it? Graphite green. I think this might be my favorite. Even though it doesn't really look green. Until you put it next to blue and then it does look green. Isn't that funny how that works? Oh, Dawn. Oh, well. We embrace the imperfection. Yes, we do. Alright, coming down to the wire. Where else are we going to put some green? Now it's just a matter of where do we need some green. We really need some green here, I feel. Okay. I think we also could use some green right here. Yep. I like that. Okay. A little more green here at the top. Maybe between these dark bad boys here. Add some water. Between this little triangle of darkness here, we can kind of go pale. Even though this is green right above it, this lighter green is really gonna, I think, feel good. Okay. All right, now I think maybe it's back to the gray / blue. All right, where can we stand the dark gray again? Here maybe, or maybe here. I think down here. Yep. This lot. The home stretch here. Let's do this. And I still have some green on my brush, but we don't mind because that makes it a little more interesting. Where's my gray? There it is. I know it's blue, but I can't help it. It looks great. And I just grabbed more pigment and I really didn't want to. Okay, fine. So then we'll put it up here. But we're not going to put our arm across the piece because then that would be really not good. So we're going to go here. We're going to go pull. And go this way. And then, all right, can we use gray anywhere else? Probably here, because you've got some browns and greens. It reads brown. I don't care what the label says. Let's water that down just a little too. Alright, there's that one. Oopsie. All the way over. Maybe one more here. Yep. Any others? What am I going to put here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Alright, how about I take this color and do a little bit of a light wash here. And I'll go dark green, then I'll use some of that green yellow beneath it. Alright, let's grab some of that off the table where I spilled it, of course. What else? Let's put that there. Okay. Let's put one here. And then we've got one left. Yeah. There. Clean up our mess. Ugh. What a mess. What an idiot. Hermione. Okay, we are done with our slate floor. Our new kitchen floor is being imagined as we speak. And we are loving it. And I may come around back after it dries and do a little doodling around the squares. I've got to definitely erase whatever pencil lines I can, but that was fun. So it was another session with our Kuretake Graphites, and thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and outline these boxes. I think it's just going to look better. I don't dislike how it looks now. I'm just using one of these hard white erasers right now to get rid of any pencil lines that can still be seen. Not much can be seen, but I'm going to go ahead and just kill them. And then what I'm going to do is just do a small little outline around everything. So that, I don't know, just a little definition. I think I'm going to use a 5. I've also got out my 2, just in case I want that instead. But I should have erased this before I turned the camera on. But oh no, that would have been thinking ahead. Alright, so let me just do this real quick and just see if we like it. And I'm not going to necessarily, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to trace the exact same? Yes, I am. And usually, all right, did I do a 5? I did a 5. Usually I like to do things twice. But I think I'm going to do the 2. I think the 5's too big. Let me bring this down a little bit more. Let's see, so you can see what I'm saying. So I'm loosely tracing. I don't know if I'm going to hate it or love it. But as you can see, I'm not being super precious with it. But I think when you do 2 lines, it looks intentional. I learned that years ago in a calligraphy class that I took. And I'm kind of following, the pattern of the watercolor, but I'm kind of just letting it be loosey-goosey. Anyway, I won't make you watch me do the whole thing, but I'll make the thumbnail show it. I just wanted you to see that I came back after it dried and went, yeah. So there's kind of with and without. I don't know, maybe it doesn't do much. Maybe it does. Maybe it makes it. Maybe I like it just as well without. And I'd have been done 10 minutes earlier. It's just play. Experimentation. What can be if you try something? What if? That's all it is. Or the what if. That's what makes art fun. Constant state of what if. Anyway, I'll keep finishing this and I'll post a photo with my thumbnail. And again, thanks for coming along for the ride. See you soon. Bye.